My daddy told me I wasn't invited and praised my jobless sister on Mother's Day. Now they're back begging, but my reply left them with lifelong regret. I'm a 34-year-old male and own a construction company in Phoenix, specializing in high-end backyard renovations, pools, outdoor kitchens, fire features, the works. What most don't see is the 5 years of pure hell it took to build this business. I started with just me, a used truck, and maxed out credit cards in 2019. The first year I took any job that paid: deck repairs, fence installations, concrete patching. I put in 18-hour days, 7 days a week. My hands were permanently stained with concrete dust, and my back felt like it was held together with duct tape. I slept in my truck on job sites during the week to save on gas. My bedroom was the cab of a 2008 F-150 with a 173,000 miles on it and a heater that only worked half the time. Winter nights in Arizona aren't as mild as people think when you're sleeping in a metal box. I lost my apartment after a client stiffed me on a $12,000 patio job. The guy claimed the stonework wasn't exactly like the picture, even though the contract specifically said natural stone varies in color. I learned an expensive lesson about payment schedules and deposits. A lawyer wanted $5,000 just to start the process, which I didn't have. In year 2, I landed a small pool installation for a retired couple. Before that, my portfolio was just phone pics of decks and patios. They took a chance because their grandson played on the same high school football team I did years back. Family connections will only get you a chance. You still have to deliver. They referred me to their neighbor, who referred me to their son. Networking plus 101. I hired my first employee, Miguel, who's still with me today. I found him working as a day laborer outside Home Depot. The guy had more talent than half the contractors I'd met. He just needed papers and a chance. I paid for his certification courses myself. Best investment I ever made. Year 3 supply chain chaos nearly killed us. Lumber tripled in price overnight. I had to explain to clients why their quotes suddenly jumped 40%. We lost half our projects. I started hunting materials like it was a competitive sport, driving to suppliers at 4:30 a.m. to be first in line, calling in favors from guys I'd helped out, trading materials with other contractors to make sure neither of us went under. One week, I drove 1,200 miles between Arizona, Nevada, and New Mexico, hunting down specialty tiles a client insisted on. I slept maybe 20 hours that entire week. The client never knew to them it was just on schedule. Year 4 was a turning point. A local news anchor hired us for a small job, then posted about it. Our Instagram following tripled in a week. We started focusing exclusively on high-end projects. I turned down a $50,000 renovation to focus on a $120,000 build that would get us noticed. It was a risky move,